Welcome back, episode 2 of solo play. However, maybe it should be called duo play because sitting right next to me is CaptainLazerGuns.
Hello!
Now, have you ever played Epic Mickey?
I have not. I'm not playing or anything. I'm just here watching.
He's just having a little watch, having a little chat.
Oh, this is cool.
It's a really cool game. If you ever get the chance, it should be pretty cheap now. It's been out for quite a few years. And these are... To transition between the different lands, you go through these cartoons which emulate a classic Mickey Mouse cartoon. And like the Steamboat Willie ones in black and white, for example. And so essentially these levels are like platformers based in a classic Mickey Mouse cartoon. And you get lots of tickets. Interestingly
All
called,
damn tickets.
called e-tickets. Do you know what an e-ticket is?
No.
And you call yourself a medium Disney geek. So back when Disneyland, you didn't used to just pay to get in and that covered all your rides. You used to pay for ticket books. Now ticket books would have tickets ranging in them from A to E. Now your A ticket was generally what people would think of as maybe a boring ride. Like, I don't even remember what was, but maybe like, I think the cinema was like an A ticket. But an E-ticket ride, that was the best rides, the most extreme rides in the park. For example, a Matterhorn was an E-ticket ride.
Okay.
It was generally understood that an E-ticket ride was a couple of $100 million to build sort of ride. Where,
yeah. Well, early Disney rides, they weren't that expensive, were they?
No, but that's like what we'd understand them as now.
Yeah.
Like an E-ticket ride now would be at Disney, like your Big Thunder Mountains and your Splash Mountains and your... I think maybe the Little Mermaid, new Little Mermaid Dark Ride. I think Dark Rides may have been D tickets.
Okay.
But it was always fun.
Mm.
And the ticket books, if you find yourself an original 1955 Disneyland ticket book, ooh, money,
So
money,
much
money. Holla, holla. Alright, so we're back. We're in the main area now, which is sort of the hub of Disney's Epic Mickey.
Okay. Is this guy here, was he made purely for the game? Or?
Yes, I believe so. Well, these characters are sort of... I guess you'd call them the cast members of Epic Mickey. Like, they work in the park sort of thing.
Okay. So, this is sort of like a decrepit Disneyland?
It's sort of like a steampunk mixed with decrepit Disneyland.
It's kind of terrifying.
Yeah.
Oh, you got the paint.
Yes.
Where'd you get the paint?
The guy gives it to you. One of those guys. There's quite a few of them, but they all look the same. Oh, wait.
Ah, okay.
No, I forgot about this level, actually. This is before you get to the hub. One of the main bosses who keeps coming back in this game is Pete as well. Like,
oh, Pete, yeah.
Big Pete or whatever his name is.
Is he a bad guy or is he just misunderstood?
A bit of both. He's played both roles in the past. He's not a bad guy in the same way that, like, Maleficent is a bad guy.
Yeah.
But he's not a Mickey, like, good guy Mickey.
Well, I guess whenever there's a role in which they need an antagonist.
Yeah. And that's essentially what he always was. Like, he used to always play the antagonist.
What is he, a dog?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's why he's in the Goofy movies, where I think there's only dogs in those movies.
Yeah.
Always one of my favourite things about Disney. Mickey's got a pet dog. Best friend. Also a dog.
Also a dog. It doesn't matter.
Don't matter.
So gay.
Oh.
Oh, this is cool.
Get that paint. It's just it's a very awkward position you have to sit in to play this game.
Yeah.
The Wii is not known as the most... If you have to point at the TV, it's not the most comfortable thing in the world.
Yeah, the Wii is not a sort of sit down and play for a few hours console like I guess you could do with some of the other games on different consoles.
Yeah.
It sounds so chillaxed.
This
is really relaxing.
It's a nice... I can see why this game would get the sequel to this game would get a release on major consoles because.
How do you... Oh, that was cool.
So that's the building of the world style of gameplay that this game has. The other style of gameplay is the destruction of the world. So I could parkour over this if I wanted, or it's essentially giving this game the easy mode button.
Yeah. So you're going, alright, so yeah, just have a level builder.
Spray that paint all over. Alright. Oop. Oh, well, if you didn't talk, I would have jumped straight on there. Thanks a lot, dude.
I've got to ask.
Yes?
Does this have Space Mountain in it?
Oops.
What have you done?
I think it has, like, a type of Space Mountain. You don't ride the rides. They sort of create levels for you.
So sort of like all Disneyland-based games. Sort of like that... Oh, what was that game? That, it was like a browser game.
Magic Kingdom Online.
Yes!
Where you were in Disney World.
You're in Disney World, you walked around, you walked through the rides, and everything was sort of themed like the ride.
Yeah, there were games based on the ride.
Yeah.
It was really cool for its time.
It was.
And then they tried to just make that Disney's Toontown Online or whatever it was called. Oh my goodness!
Whoa.
Mickey, I don't know how you're floating there, but go back to safety, please. So you can either get them with paint to make them happy and on your team, or you can get them with thinner to make them disappear out of existence. I'm guessing that's actually a mesh floor. Oh, see? Now he's going to fight for me because he's got the blue paint.
Can you paint the other guy?
I can paint the other guy. I'll show you what happens if I paint this guy green, but I have to be careful not to hit the... See? Just poof, disappears from existence.
So I assume green's your thinner.
Green is the thinner, yeah. So, as I was saying in the first episode, the game is Mickey goes through the mirror into Yensid, a classic antagonist, the anti-Disney, Disney backwards, and Yensid is creating a beautiful Disneyland, like a beautiful Disney theme park. But Mickey comes along, and the paint's there and the thinner's there, and he accidentally knocks the thinner over, creating these dark, decrepit Disney park. And that is where we are now. Oswald is the, I don't know, he sort of plays like a protagonist, and I believe in the second game, you actually like play as him, because it's called Epic Mickey, the Power of Two, and how do I get that?
How do you get that?
I don't know. Those are like extras on the, like when you go to extras on the main menu, you unlock that sort of stuff. So
okay.
Backstage things and Shadow Mickey. What am I doing here? Can I depaint this pole? Yep, doesn't do anything apparently. Alright, let me try and find my way out of here.
Did I see It's a Small World?
Yes. I thought you got
You just did I see It's a Small World? Yes. Okay.
See how it's a weird, like...
Yeah.
But it's cool. As I was, how cool would it... See, there's Dumbo. I was saying, how cool would it be if just as an advertisement for this game, there's the teacups, they made, like, overlays and Fantasyland looked like this.
But then again, that would be pretty terrifying.
Oh, yeah.
Considering Fantasyland is where you sort of take your kids first.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, enjoy Disney magic. So whereas if you took them to here first, they'd be like, Mum, Dad, I hate you, I want to go home.
That was, in the first episode, we were given a choice between saving those green gremlin guys that help you. So we could either save him, or we could get a chest full of e-tickets.
Oh.
And that was the choice you had to make.
What'd you do?
I saved him. Good guy Luke, but...
Does it...
The fact that in the first 10 minutes of the game, it gives you the choice to kill someone or take a reward.
A moral
or kill
choice
someone
within a Disney game. Is this made by Disney or is it just licensed?
It's a Disney.
Oh.
There was talks they were going to make a movie about this.
That would be cool.
There is a Mickey Mouse movie in development, and no one knows what it is. All they've said is it's in development. 2016 or 2015, I think.
If it's coming out 2015, we would know about it by now.
Oh, we know about it.
Oh no, like we would.
We don't know much about the 2015 Pixar movie.
Oh, that's right.
Other than its name.
And it's got dinosaurs?
Yes. The Lucky Dinosaur.
And it's...
And it was meant to come out this year, though.
Yeah, I saw
next year, sorry. 2014. Depending on when this gets released. Maybe this year or next
year. Oh, wait, so I thought... I don't know why. I thought it was 2014 and 2015 was next year. That's... Okay, 2015 is a lot further away.
It'll probably be like that end of year movie in 2015.
Yeah. Like Frozen is for this year.
Or one I'm excited about that's coming out this year is what's it called? The one with Tom Hanks as Walt Disney.
Oh.
And it's about Mary Poppins, like PL Travelers.
Oh, the making of it?
Saving Mr. Banks or something it's called, isn't it?
I think so. I'm not entirely sure, but isn't it about like the process of...
Yeah, creating... And just, I was watching the trailer and like the Menken brothers were in it and stuff like that. And I was like, oh, beautiful. Not the Menken brothers.
Have you
the
noticed
Sherman brothers, sorry.
A lot of movies at the moment are doing that whole finding a successful person and then making their story over dramatized.
Yep.
Sort of like the Facebook movie and that Jobs movie that recently came out.
Yeah, I've heard that is terrible.
Yeah, the Steve Jobs movie is very good. I like the Facebook movie.
Yeah, that
I'm
was
not sure
good.
why. It was just... no, it was...
It was interesting.
I think
and it didn't seem over dramatized.
And I think that's mainly because of the soundtrack, because the soundtrack was simplistic.
There's supposedly like the movie, the Saving Mr. Banks, is quite realistic, like to how hard she was to work for. Because there was an interview with one of the Sherman brothers, the one who's still alive, and he said that's what she was actually like.
Wait, what?
Well, the idea of the movie is how like Walt really wanted to make the Mary Poppins movie, but P.L. Travers, the writer of the Mary Poppins books, was supposedly like a bitch.
Oh.
That's possibly the best way I can put it.
Wait, so just straying from that, we'll come back to it. I'm just looking at this. Do you have the choice between using the paint to make the park look nice?
Yeah.
And so, because I noticed some of those look nice and some of those look terrible. You're getting rid of all of the foliage and all of that.
And see, when you build it back, you get like paint thinner. So you can make the park look nicer. I don't know how to fix that. I think you need like a wrench.
Can you
the guy helps you.
What happens when you put the paint on one of those cups? Or nothing.
It's what's named like limited.
It's just,
It's not a completely destructible environment.
I was gonna say it would be awesome if there were basically like two worlds for each thing, and using the paint thinner just sort of brought it in.
And the paint thinner even like made it so that looked like the real.
Yeah, it's a small world and stuff like that. That'd be awesome. I want this game now.
Okay, all right, we're on the boat. I think we're about to go into It's a Small World. I think that's a decent time to end this episode. Do you want to stick with us for one more episode?
Yeah.
All right.
I'll stick around.
Epic Mickey, episode 3. Stay tuned. Captain LazerGuns staying with me. See you next time. Bye.